Hey everybody, how's it going? So it's Tuesday and that can mean only one thing. We're about to annoy people that are just here for Planet Coaster content because it's Tycoon Tuesday! Don't worry, so Planet Coaster is still going to be on a Thursday and a Sunday. Top Tips on a Thursday with Fundy Funspot on Sunday. That's still around, but this is just a series to get my brain a bit of space so that I can actually gear up some juices to do that. So this week we're going to be playing SimAirport. Absolutely love this game. It's been around for a while. It was released into full access, full release not so long ago. Again, not sponsored. I picked this up as an actual player, but I love this game. I did a series with Airport CEO when I first started the channel, so if you want to go and see that, it's a very different game, but it's an Airport Tycoon game. And I've just noticed this as well, that we can change back to the legacy sprites. That's exactly what I've done, because I loved the old art style. It was just so simplistic. So let's get cracking, shall we? So we're going to go in for a new game on this one, and I do want to go into sandbox because it's just how it goes. I think we're just going to go for a large map. Let's just get that out of the way with. We don't want to start from scratch. We want to start with some stuff that's going. Keep it with the 16 airlines that we've got, but I'm going to turn the government grants off. It's one of the game mechanics that I don't particularly get on with that well. Some people love it, some people don't. So I'm just going to go in with the start a new game, and here we are going to go into our awesome airport. So I actually started to play this game in early access when it was first released, and just a solid game. This is one of those games that started off really small, that you just built an airport and we just watched it grow and grow to all new levels and all new everything. And Sim Casino, the makers of this game, I think is going to do exactly the same thing. I noticed there was an update last week, so yeah, I just can't wait. Look, old sprites are back. It just looks so cool. Okay, right, so obviously the premise of this game is we need to build a massive functioning international airport. So in 40 minutes we're not going to get that done, right? But we're going to get a pretty good thing going. So along the side here, we've got our garbage zones. We've got where people are dropped off, where they're picked up when the planes arrive, and we've also got deliveries and storage. We're going to need to swap those around later. We need somewhere for people to buy tickets. We need somewhere for them to collect their baggage. They need to go through security into what they call airside. And we need to provide loads of facilities and stuff. So let's get building. So I've got to try and remember what everything does in here now. So objects. Eventually we're going to want a small gate. But the one thing I do want to do is build an AC tower. So I'm going to build there because that enables us to schedule more flights. We also want to extend security, whilst we've got no flights scheduled, so we can just put that in there. Oh yes, because I'm in sandbox, we don't have building mode on. Cool. Oh, that's going to make things quicker, actually. Happy days. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to have to talk through building. I'm all right with this auto building. Cool. Right, so let's just dismantle that wall. So I now need to extend security. So security in here, like so. Awesome. Right. What else do we need? So we've got tickets. We've got security. We've got a gate. We need to allow night flights, so let's go ahead and upgrade our runway. And we also want lights. I don't know why this is stopping. What are we missing? Ah, there we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. Wasn't aligned up. Good job. Well done. What else do we need? Also, runway PAPIs, PAPI. Is it? Oh, to rotate. Yes, it is. I don't know where these actually go normally on an airstrip. Do they go? These are the lights that you find at the end of the runway, right? Must be closer to the runway. Or are they on the side? Oh, no, I know what they are. Okay, they're the are they the things at the side that flash the yellow lights. For I don't know anything about airports. I know about roller coasters and theme parks. Right, so we've got ourselves a functioning airport. We now just need to do some flights. So this is the flight panel. These are all the flights that are available to us. We've got early morning flights. This is essentially night flights, so after midnight. These are the morning flights, these are the afternoon flights, and these are the evening flights. So we need to have a bit of a range. We've only got the one gate for now, so I reckon let's go for all of these three, and we'll go ahead and schedule one flight there, one flight there, one flight there, and then we've got space for another one. I reckon it's this one. There we go. So let's go for... That should be enough of a turnaround gap. We're not dealing with a massive airport right now, right? So we also want there. We want the afternoon, a morning, and an evening. Are we now? Yes, right. So we need to just push this back. Push this back. Let's have a gap as a turnaround. So I reckon we can fit in another morning flight, another afternoon flight. So let's just accept these because of the numbers. So we're going to put the morning one in here, move this one down, and then have that one there, right? So that gives us a bit of a break. Okay, so they're going to be scheduled and they will kick in from tomorrow. So let's just go ahead and speed up time. So let's do some other facilities. So I reckon we need to build queues for the security. So for now, obviously we're not going to be building a massive terminal as much as I really would love to. I just don't think we've got time. But for now we can just work with what we've got. So I'm just going to drag out the queue like this. Everyone loves to queue in security at an airport, right? That's how it goes. I'm just going to assign that to the queue. And then we need to do the same up in ticketing as well. So let's go ahead and put our queue in here like so. And I'm going to assign each one of those to each one of those. Okay, so I do want to build another gate at some time. But we do need to find out what the flow of the airport is before we can do anything. So we need some retail stuff. We need some stuff for the people's passengers to actually use. So that is all under objects retail. So I reckon we should go for definitely vending machine for sure. We need electronics. Do we have ATMs? Am I imagining that in this game? Oh, we need phone chargers. Am I imagining that there's ATMs? I think I might be. I might be thinking of another brick in the mall. That's fine. Okay. So we've got vending machine, electronics vending. Blah, blah, blah. Right. So we need some kind of kiosk, right? So we want, I reckon, definitely coffee. Definitely going to have coffee. We'll just put that. We're going to put gates up here. Let's just put that there for now, shall we? So we need to staff this, and I'm hoping that it should now tell us that we need staff. There we go. So I need one more of these. So let's get our staff member. Can I schedule these yet? I don't know if I can. Have I got to do any research? Research. Yes, I do. Right, okay, that's fine. So we can come to that in a moment. Let's just get these facilities up and running. And I reckon, if we can, we need to put in an arcade of some sort. Can we do the arcade yet? No, let's do apparel. Let's sell some stuff. And let's go ahead and get our member of staff. So we need one more. Okay, so can we do... I'm just trying to remember if we can do decor, cafe, retail, clothes, coffee, whether we can do an arcade. I thought we could do arcade from the off. Okay, well no, we need a newsstand. So let's do a newsstand. And we need another member of retail. Gift shop, Pizza Hut. No, I don't think we... Oh, I'm so unfamiliar with the stuff. Hooray! Our first passengers are here. Awesome. So they're all coming in and they're grabbing their tickets. And I don't know what happens to their baggage. Do you reckon it just like walks itself to a plane? So, right. So these guys are just going to be milling around. No one wants to drink coffee. Is it because it's like midnight and it's just too much? Are they all gonna swarm around a vending machine and not bother with coffee? Awesome. Right. So there's our first plane. Everything seems to be running relatively smoothly, he says, looking at tickets and wondering whether we should do something here. So let's go ahead and put in ticketing machines. Do you know? Oh, arcade machine, where were you? Okay, right, we'll just deal with that in a minute. Tickets first. Let's keep our heads clear. Self-serve ticket. So ticket. There we go. Ticketing kiosk. Let's put some along this wall so that we're not backing up. At least they're getting through security. That's good. They're not struggling. They're not struggling there. Place is a bit of a mess, so we need some janitors. Let's grab some more janitors. Are we making money yet? So they reckon we're going to be making about $3,000 a day in profit, which is okay given that we're a relatively new airport. So this is good. This is all okay. We just need to see what's going to happen here once we get people through tickets quicker. See whether it's going to start backing up in security. But let's go ahead and do our arcade because that's what we wanted to do to start with, to keep people busy. So there's arcade. So it was, I don't know where they live. It doesn't matter. So arcade machine. Oh, it needs to be minimum size 4x4. Okay, let's correct that. There we go. Go back to objects. Let's do a couple of racing games. Pinball. Arcade. There we go. Awesome. Right, so we can decorate as well. So I think we need to make this place look a little bit decent. Let's go ahead and stick in a couple of bushes. And we also need some flight information screens. So I tend to use these ones. Let's just put it in the way of everybody there. And let's put it in the way of everybody there. And why not? Let's have one in baggage claim as well. Hey. And then let's go randomly there. Okay, right. So this is the basics then of a functioning airport. This is okay. This is working. We're making money. It's only 3,000, but we're making money. So let's go for a bit of expansion. Let's get another gate. So I reckon we go object. Should we go for another small gate? So we don't want remote. Let's go for another small gate. R, isn't it, to rotate? So we need gate agent. There we go, gate agent. So we're going to put you there. We're going to need a door. So let's go for a door. We need to assign. Where are we? Assign to you. So you're now open. And of course, we need a gate agent. So let's go ahead and get one of those in. And now we can put flights on it. So we've got space for, I reckon, this airline. Let's go ahead and accept all of these. And schedule you from... So we want to make sure that we're not going to clash with the runway. So we don't want to create any undue delays without needing to build an extra runway, right? So this is probably just going to be about good enough to avoid those kinds of clashes. So one there, and actually we might need to pull that one back so we can put that one in there. That one can then come forward, so we've got space for probably one more morning flight and one more afternoon flight. So I reckon we go for that morning flight and that afternoon flight. So let's go morning flight in there, and then go afternoon flight in. Actually, could we get we could get another one in, couldn't we? If we move that to. Oh no, just no. Oh no, we can. Okay, so if we move. I'd hate to be a scheduler in real life. It's bad enough doing it in this game, let alone having to do it in real life. It'd be a nightmare. Pull that forward. Pull that forward. Right, so that's going to take effect from tomorrow. So we're going to have more people. So we are going to need more security, right? So I'm just going to dismantle that one there. Actually, I'm going to pause the game for a minute because this is not going to like what we're trying to do. So we want a metal detector. So we want to put it that way, and the arrow there tells you which way it's going. So metal detector, 3, 4, and then we want what are they called, bag scanners, and then 1, 2, 3, and then ID stands. So there we go, ID stand, 1, 2, 3, and later on, when your airport's massive, you can then set, and you have to research this, I think, but you can set that this ID stand, yeah, so you have to research it later on. So you can set that the ID stand is then attached to a baggage scanner, which is then attached to a metal detector, so you've got better throughput, you better control over what's where. But for now, we're just going to settle with making sure that all of these are assigned. So that one's assigned, that one's assigned, that one's assigned, that one's not. There it is. So assign. And of course, we now need more staff. So we can unpause this again. Let's get our extra security staff in. What do we need? So we've got 12 now, don't we? 11, 12. 18 grand on the staff. Happy days. So this is now. Why is that failed on? At least one security stuff. Oh, okay. It's going to wait for the staff to arrive. So why is that? There we go. Why is that failing? So now anybody that's in ticketing should now come through. He says. Why are they wandering around? Have we broken the game? Good start. Okay. Let's see what happens. So yeah, there we go. Right, now we're going through. I don't know if these are going to end up missing flights. It's quite possible, because they also have decided that they're going to bug out. So, coach didn't have designated queue. Wait, what? Wait, coach don't have a designated queue on any security check stand that leads to this gate. Oh, have I? Pause. 1 second. Sign to. Oh, what a fool! That was a noob mistake to make. Coach, is that now fixed? Have we now? We're gonna get a rush. Should we give it a go? Yes, we are. Sorry, security. Oh no. Oh, what have we done? Okay, whatever. Just go. I think we might have some passengers that are going to miss some flights. I'm sorry, guys. Are we still making money? Yeah, 10 grand. Okay, well, they're through. They're through security. They're now just bunched up here. because that's how we roll in this airport. I've been to some proper grubby airports. Like there was one that looked like it was still under construction, and apparently that's its finished state. So yeah, that's what happens when you visit certain countries' airports. And this is pretty much what this is. There's no decor or anything. It's like no frills. It is what it is. Right, let's go ahead. Let's expand a little bit and let's build ourselves a cafe. So we need to be careful with money because we have a finite amount. I think you can negative spend, but it's going to be a pretty boring game if we do, right? So let's just go ahead and just build a real simple cafe. Actually, I've just taken out that wall. We're going to need something for a kitchen, right? So let's go ahead and put a door in. So staff door. There we go. Zone. I think there should be a kitchen zone. Electrical. Kitchen. There we go. And then we want cafe. I'm just going to slide that in there. So objects, cafe. So let's go for, in the kitchen we want definitely want a cooker. We want, what is it this one needs? You have 0 food stock. Thanks. Kitchen storage. Go for pizza oven. Definitely want a kitchen sink. Definitely need a hot plate. Hot plate. There you go, a couple of those. Definitely need a couple of prep carts. Definitely need a fridge next to the oven. Of course, that's where you put it. And then we need cash register out the front here. Let's go for a coffee maker. Now, where do we put the coffee maker? We put that in the cafe, right? And also the drinks machine, is that right? I need to attach a cafe table, assign it to a kitchen. So assign to a kitchen. Right, and now I just need to put our tables in, right? So if we go a table there, and some chairs. Like that. And then we need our staff. So retail staff. So we need a chef, at least one of them, and we need 3 of those. Cool. 2, 1, 2. Like so. We need to decorate this, I reckon. So let's go ahead and, no, that one's too big. Put some more bushes in. Where should we put it? We don't block the way there, do we? I don't think. There's a pathfinding thing that blocks. Should we put some floor down? Where's our flooring? Construction. Floor. Gotta be wood. Absolutely has to be wood. And then you can be tile inside the kitchen. There we go. We'll at least make that look a little bit decent, right? There is a way that we can check on the environment overlay there, so that tells us that the red is, this is particularly bad. And then the green's okay, the green's fine. Cool, right, so our stock gets delivered once a day, so that's going to be coming at some point. That's fine. But then once the stock has arrived, then the chef will start doing their thing, and then the retail staff will start doing their thing, and then we can start selling stuff in the food cafe. Right, so what else can we do? What else can we actually do? Right, we need a couple of offices, right, so that we can do some research. So let's go ahead, and I want to put the offices here, right, for the minute. What I would tend to do is, if I'm playing a longer game, is just place, well, in fact, what I'm doing here, temporarily place stuff down so that you've got something functional, and then you go ahead and put it in. Like, you design the airport around that, and then you just remodify as you're starting to make money and put stuff in. So, no, I'll tell you what. Yeah, let's do the offices because we've done everything else. So let's go ahead and put in. I don't know if this is going to break the security zone. We need to leave room as well for double roads later on. So 1, 2, so there, right? 16, 54 grand. That's a bit much. Let's go. What is it? 4x4, isn't it? The offices. So it'd be 6x6 by. Is that right? My maths is failing me. That'll do. Whatever. That'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I didn't need those two. Whatever. We'll use those later. So we need staff door. Staff door. There we go. Staff door. Staff door. We need to zone it for office space. Where is it? Office. Like so. And like so. And we need an office desk. So if I type office. The one of the expansions actually this game did have that I really did like was the ability to have admin offices in the airport. So you have to later on hire sales executives and agents to keep the airlines happy, but you have to then also build conference rooms and office spaces and stuff. And they also allowed you to start buying this side of the airport, so you could actually build all of your car parking spaces and stuff this side of the airport to keep it out of the way with. I thought that was a really nice touch. That's something actually that then airport CEO put into theirs. Or did they do that first? Did they do the admin officer? Either way, it's just a really nice touch. It sort of finished off this game particularly, just as a really strong ending to a really good game. So we just got staff. We need some execs. How do we hire those? Do we remember? Manage admin. There we go. So we want. Oh, you're locked. Oh, it's because I need to research. Ah, no. So I need to research construction. All of these top level ones first, actually. There we go. And that's then going to unlock our other offices that we need. So, cool. Okay, so we're still making money. That's a good sign. Not a lot, but we're still making money. Our security doesn't help. The amount that we're paying for security. But our cafe's working, I think. It's doing something. Oh, can we put a queue in? Can we see if that's a thing yet? Objects. No, wait. Where is it? Zone. Queues. Put one in there. Assign. Yes, you can. Okay. Assign. And assign. Queue up, people. Come on. Don't be so demanding. Well, I assume that that's working efficiently. Hang on. I can't tell what happens. So they go. She goes there. And then goes... and sits down. Right, okay. Let's run with it. Let's build them a gift shop because we can. So zone, baggage claim, arcade, restaurant, maintenance, kitchen, security, store. Is that store? Is that storage? Latest, most profitable branded products. Store. There we go. What should we put in our store then? Objects, retail. Let's go for books. Of course, you can have books. Let's go for candy. Let's go candy again, like that. Cash register. So put 2 of those in. Done books, candy, clothes. I reckon we should sell everything in here. It's a bit of a free for all. Let's go. Should we do a couple more vending machines? There we go. Because they just generate money. They just print money. The vending machines. It's great. Okay, jewellery. Of course, you're going to want some jewellery. And let's go for another jewellery stand. And let's go here. We've got makeup. I'll go for some more. Newsstand, pharmacy. There we go. And some more pharmacy. This is a proper throw it down shop, really, isn't it? It's like, yeah, we're just going to sell everything because we can. Sell shoes, snacks, and of course you can have your souvenirs. Buy some tap from the airport that you've gone to. I don't know if there's. I think that should work. Cool. Right, now we need somebody to sell. So let's go to stuff. Let's get our retail. We need 2 more. So again, just like the cafe, we need a supply of stock. So that's going to come in overnight. One of our garbage zones is full, so let's just go ahead temporarily, just make that bigger. There we go. So they can go off and do their thing. So everything seems to be working. I mean, we've got a grubby airport because we let the garbage zone fill up, but people are tending to be okay. I mean, it's not a great airport. We didn't say we were here to build an awesome airport. So let's put some seating down. Let's go. One there. Watch them rush to the seating now. It's like Scrabble for the available seats that you've got. Fight! Fight for them! Oh god, I am much better at doing theme parks than I am airports, right? I'm a bit more humane when it comes to building theme parks. Okay, so we're still doing alright for money though, given that we've just been buying a load of stuff. We're still cash positive, so that's good. So where's the... Did we put a sales counter down here? Yeah, we did, down the bottom. I was like, we must have done because it's not showing that there's an error. Right, so let's decorate the place, shall we? Because that's always one thing that I miss. I even did it in Sim Casino. I was like, oh, I'm just going to build everything functional and make it what it is. So let's actually go ahead and decorate some stuff to make it look alright. So construction, floors. Let's go ahead and put a floor in. So I reckon keep it wood. Let's keep it wood in the shop, and let's go ahead and put in some floor. Let's make security blue. Why not? Because I've got no style eye when it comes to building airports. And let's build there. Let's run out of money. Let's go ahead and run out of money. There we go. I'm just going to leave us with a couple of grand. So, research. We're okay with construction. We haven't done any others yet, if we know. So we've got 2.5 hours remaining on construction. That's fine. Oh no, we've run out of money. It's okay, everybody. It's fine. Just pretend. It's a good... actually, are we able to negative build? Should we give it a go? Give it a go and see what happens. What were we doing? Flooring, weren't we? So, construction, floors, that one. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Let's not, because that defeats the object. Let's actually try and make money. But once we've got this guy, we can now hire a foreman. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go into our admin staff and hire a foreman. Oh, don't spend money, he says. Spending money. Stop it. Or should we just steer into the skid and just go all out and build another gate? Why not? Coming to the end anyway, so might as well go out with a bang. Let's dismantle this. Go ahead and put a gate in. Where are they? Construction. No, objects. There we go. Gate. Then we're going to need foundation there to bring this out and remove that wall. We I'm going to be lazy and just clone the desk. I'm also going to be lazy and just clone the... Done. Right, so then we need to assign that to a gate, and we also need to build a taxi. So I'm just going to be lazy again. It's not going to let me do it, is it? No, okay. Put the taxiway in. So we are ridiculously in debt because we just don't know when to stop spending. But that's fine, because we're going to schedule some more flights. So we're going to make ourselves better by scheduling more flights. So let's go for the evening one there. The evening one there. One there. One there. What else? What other space we've got? So let's go for another evening one there. And after a morning one there. No, it'd be there, wouldn't it? If we do another night flight. Let's go get you. Go there. And there. We got anybody that's... Have we got space for... No, we haven't got space for your evening one, but we'll take your PM one. So, we'll take you. Yes, please. What else have we got? We can get another morning one in here, I reckon. So, let's go for you. There we go. Squeeze them in. Can we do any jiggery anywhere for... Not really. I mean, we could, if we really wanted to. We could move these back. These could go back. Actually, let's just do that, shall we? Let's move those back. That one back. And then that one back again. That one back. That one back. So we can get another afternoon one in here. So we can take your afternoon one like that. And that's probably about as efficient as you're going to get it, really. So that's fine. We can cope with that. Because that will then kick in. Now, and I probably wouldn't want to go any more than that with just the one runway. This is probably already taking it a bit to the extreme. So yeah, I would tend to not. What staff have we got issues? Oh yeah, because we've got the extra gate. Forgot to hire the member of staff. So yeah, I probably wouldn't go any more extreme than that, actually. I might push it to a fourth gate, but any more than that, you want to start thinking about doubling up your runways, because when you've got your flights looking like this, you've got real quick turnarounds, right? So every 15 minutes there's something happening on a runway. And remembering as well that they have to land at one side and take off the other. So you've got potential conflicts here where you've got really small space of time. You've got potential conflicts here where you've got one trying to take off and one trying to land. You've also got them then here where there's one both trying to take off at the same time, but then they're both trying to land at the same time. So you have to be really careful when you're trying to maximize out your runways. I mean, it's running fine at the moment because we've got the two gates, but yeah, it's after midnight. Hopefully we should be able to see it before we have to end the episode. But our passengers down here, they're fine. You can also build queues for your gates, by the way, so this isn't such a mess. And that's what I like to do. Like I say, you get a functional, decent enough airport running, and then you start to build and decorate around it. And that's where a series of this would then come into it. So this would be the first couple of episodes where we set this up properly, and then the following episodes would then be making the airport, because we haven't even touched on fuel, we haven't touched on baggage, we haven't touched on the extended research that you can do, so the extra transport. Like the game is massive. Like this, what we're playing now is pretty much all we started with in early access, and now it's just this huge, vast game, and they're still adding to it. Like there's still stuff, like I think parking is now a thing, and yeah, they've just done such an awesome job. So we're approaching midnight, so we're going to be able to start seeing all of the new flights that are scheduled, and we're also going to see all of our people clambering in. This is where you realise that suddenly your airport can't cope. So your ticketing suddenly can't cope. But it's fine. Let's just not say anything. So here we go. We've got 2 planes now, simultaneous. And our passengers are going to go across. There we go. So it's looking good. It's looking good. What are we doing money wise? So this is now saying we're probably going to make about 14 grand a day. So later on, when you research and you get the VP of finance, you can then start controlling your prices. So you can actually control your prices now. Oh, let's just do that. Let's go up to 1500 runway and 40. Should have done that to start with, because now we're making 135 grand a day. that does affect your airline satisfaction though. So the more you charge them for using your facilities, especially if you're running a particularly rubbishy airport like this one, then yeah, they start to get a little bit annoyed. So that's when you need to really have a proper efficient airport running. But hey, we could make some serious money, and I should have done that to start with. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming along. Really do appreciate it, especially as this isn't a Planet Coaster video. So like, this is just headspace, just to get myself into a place where I can play Planet Coaster a lot. So I just do these, record them, throw them out, and hope for the best. So thank you so much for coming along. If you do like them, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Or if you want to see a specific game, or if you want to see a series, let me know here on Twitter, wherever. But of course, you know by now, until we speak again, thank you, look after yourselves, keep safe. Bye bye.